Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Jayla and today I'm going to be doing episode 3 of my Boss Babe series. So today I'm going to be talking about my website, how to build your own website, and some of the essential apps. I have my iPad right here, so I'm going to go into some of the essential business apps that I use. If you're interested in this video, keep watching and I will see y'all in the next clip. I'm just going to go ahead and open up my website in general. So this is just my website. I think I'm on Shopify right now, so that's why this little icon is here. But this is pretty much how it looks. This is just my homepage. And I just have all of my collections. And then in this little corner here is where you click, and it just has the sidebar. So obviously this little icon wouldn't be here. But I just have my home, my shop, frequently asked questions, my contact information, and then about me. So if you click on the shop tab, it just has the different types of things that I sell. And then down here, I just have this quiz. So I thought this was a really good addition to my website. You know, like there's just so many options of lashes that this kind of helps them figure out what's best for them. So it's just a little quiz. And this is a app on Shopify. So if you don't utilize the Shopify apps, they're really good to use. So you can just pick your length. So this would include like the regular 16, 18, and then the long ones would be the 25 millimeter, of course. And then I have some like shorter ones that just kind of look a little more natural. So I'm just gonna pick medium just because. And then it's gonna ask the type. So which type of lash do you prefer out of thick, wispy, dramatic, or classic? I love me a good wispy lash, so I'm gonna pick wispy, and then just click show my results, and it's gonna give you the best types of lashes for you. So I mean, these two right here are my favorites, but I also like these three as well. So it just depends on what you like. And so back to the shop, I just have my collections, my lash tools, my loose glitters. So I'm just gonna show you guys my Mink Lash page. And y'all, I literally did this all by myself. I took my product photos myself. I created my website myself. And I'm gonna get into a little bit of that later, but I'm just showing y'all my website for right now. So these are just all my Mink lashes. And then I'm just gonna go through my frequently asked questions really quickly. So I just typed out some questions. I think it's really helpful for people who are beginners and don't really know exactly what to do, or you know, like it gives you information about cleaning your lashes, how to take care of them, how long they last, how to put them on, and then the difference between some of the lash styles that I have. So that's really good information, you know, if you are a beginner or you need help. Then I just have a little contact section. So if you want to talk about something, you know, like send me an email about anything. Then my about section, I just typed out something kind of simple, just to, you know, let people know about me a little bit. I just have my social media links at the bottom, and then just like a little search option, and then my policies. When you're creating a website, you definitely want to have this section just for like liability reasons, and you know, like just this is just kind of the ins and outs. So, and yeah, that is pretty much it. I just have a few more collections. My lash tools has, you know, the glue and the applicator, and then I just have my section for my loose glitters. And yeah, that is pretty much it for that website. And then the apps tab, I really like the apps tab, so I'm gonna show you guys the apps that I use. I think apps really help bring your website to like the next level. Of course, you can have just a basic simple website, but like apps really like turn it up to me. So I just have definitely an announcement bar, a contact form, a frequently asked questions, a couple of custom fonts. These are more contact forms. And finally, I'm just going to be showing you guys both of my old website templates. So I created, this is my very first one, and it was really cute and simple, but I just felt like I needed a little bit of a revamp. So this is my second website that I made. I got those templates off of Etsy, and once again, I liked it, but I just wasn't really feeling the vibe, so which is why I created my current and final website. I just wanted more of a sleek, clean look, so that's why I changed it. And drum roll for my new business. This is Boss Babe Firm, and I created it for my vendors and a handbook just to kind of like a guide for how to start a business, how to run a business, and how to run a successful business. So I wrote that book all on my own. It is there on my website. The website is in the description box. And then I also sell my vendor list. So at first I wasn't going to do this, but I figured why not? A few people have been asking me for it. So yeah, I just sell an ultimate business bundle. Then I also sell a regular vendor list and a mini vendor list. So my ultimate business bundle is pretty much everything that you need to start your business. It's going to have a lot of vendors. It's going to have a lot of packaging ideas and everything else like that. All of my vendors are verified. I use a lot of my vendors, and I've had communication with majority of my vendors. So they're all reputable vendors. I'm not just selling, just some made up stuff. I took the time myself to type everything up, write everything up, personally get their numbers from my WhatsApp and everything. So I'm just sharing that with you guys now. I sell a mini vendor list and a regular vendor list. So there's 3 different price points if you guys are interested in that. It's in the description box. And then, like I said, my handbook, which is also on my site. And stay tuned because I'm going to be adding a lot more stuff and a lot more helpful tips and guides and other handbooks to kind of help you guys start out. I'm interested in spreading my knowledge. So yeah. Okay, so hey y'all, we're talking about websites today. So get your piece of paper, get you a pencil, get you a pen, get you a crayon, because I'm about to let y'all in on the tea. I pretty much did my website myself. I used the template and then just took it up a notch. So it was kind of easy. Well, it got easier the more that I worked with it, the more that I played with it. But I used Shopify. I think I mentioned that in a video before too. But I used Shopify for both of my websites. Pretty much when I was ready to start my website, I just typed in website builder and went through those. I looked through those and I ended up picking Shopify. There are numerous website builders, but for me, the price point and the stuff that I needed for the business side of it they worked really well. I'll put the stats on the screen for Shopify website, and if I can find them, I might put them up for Big Cartel and Wix. But just for me personally, I picked Shopify. I will put how much it is a month right here so that you guys know, but it's pretty cheap. They get you low shipping rates and they also take out a low rate for commission. Okay, so what I recommend is like on the Shopify side, so pretty much use the free trial to create everything that you need and then just kind of put it on pause until you get your products so that you can take your product photos and get your products loaded onto the website. If you don't have your name for your products or you just don't have your products in general and you're not able to put the pictures to the products, then you can just put it on pause and wait. So I started my website I think 2 months in advance of me launching my business. So I pretty much used the free trial to create my website. I think it's a week. So I made my website that whole week, but I didn't have products yet. So just put everything on there and then work around it. Especially if you know your theme, you know your brand, you know everything that you need except for the product photos and the products themselves. So I just did that. I honestly would wake up in the morning and work all day on building my website, just trying new stuff. And I would research a lot of videos, watch a lot of YouTube videos on how to build websites. And also they have this thing where you can contact a person that will help you and tell you what you need to do. So I was just doing that. I was doing a lot of research and I was also playing around with some of the buttons and tools and stuff for the business side of it. So once I got my products and I was ready to take my product photos, I used my phone, y'all, to take my pictures. I will show you a starting to a finish. So pretty much if y'all want a separate video on that, I will do it, but pretty much took all my product photos. Once I got my names and everything picked out and I got the lashes situated, then I went on ahead and put those product photos onto the website. This is my iPad, y'all. I love my iPad. I use my iPad more than my laptop, honestly, when I'm doing work. And just because I'm able to transfer everything from my phone to my iPad, I can go straight from Instagram to an email to Shopify and then print that easily. So I'm gonna be talking to you guys about the apps that I use on my iPad or on my phone. I'll put a little screen record right here so y'all can see what I'm talking about. But so on this, I pretty much use my calendar, my notes, just my little business app, my little business folder right here is Shopify. That's of course what my website is ran on. That's what I use my website for. But I can create orders from my iPad. I can also view my products. I can also look at my store, and then it'll give me the opportunity to look at all my sales channels and stuff like that. Everything that comes on the desktop, it of course is integrated for the iPad, so it's easier for me to do work and stuff like that. So of course Shopify uses USPS as their shipping contract or whatever, and their deal, they get the lowest shipping rates for USPS, so I just use that. And the app is really handy if I'm not in my email or I'm not doing something and I need to look up a tracking number real quick, or I can even scan the tracking numbers before I ship out my packages. And then also, if you have a lot of orders or if you have a lot of big orders, you can schedule a pickup from your house to the post office. So I think that's really helpful. So next is this app called TimePage, y'all. I think this is like such a cute app, first of all, and then two, like it's really helpful. It's pretty much a cuter calendar. So it has 3 different sections. So it has, you know, the Monday section and then through the week, and then it also has from the week to the month, and then it also has the whole entire month laid out. So it's really helpful for me to just keep track of everything and see everything, and I just think it's really cute to look at too. So then I also have of course Cash App and PayPal. I don't really use my Cash App unless I'm making an in-person order, or you know, it's something specific like that. But of course I have my Shopify Pay, and then I have PayPal for business, which I also pay my vendors. So a lot of the times vendors are going to want to pay either off of the website that you're using or PayPal. So I just use both of those to keep track of my transactions. And the next, just the Etsy app. Anything like an e-flyer or anything like that, then I will get with somebody on Etsy. But I'm pretty much comfortable doing all that now, and I got better at doing all this stuff myself, so I just do it all myself instead of going through Etsy. But Etsy is a really good app, especially if you don't have time to create stuff. You can just buy it. Next I have MailChimp. So MailChimp is an email subscription site. So pretty much you can create a campaign, and you can either create a campaign or an ad. I use it pretty much, you can either create an email or an ad. I use it for emails majority of the time. And they also have little templates, so you can sell something, you can make an announcement, you can tell a story, you can do a follow-up, just a lot of different stuff that you can do. And then you just take the templates and create whatever email that you want to send, and then it'll send it for you. Next I have the Amazon app. I buy a lot of shipping stuff. I buy a lot of paper goods, stuff like that, all my Avery brand, and then of course Prime is really good, so I use Amazon app for that. Next, this HP Smart app, y'all, I'm obsessed. So I have a smart printer where I'm able to print off my shipping labels through Bluetooth. So the HP app is really good. It helps me. I have my printer linked to that, and if I need to print out shipping labels, or even if I'm printing out stickers or anything like that, I can just send it from the website, which is Avery. I can just send it from the website that I created it straight to my printer and just print it out like that. So that is really helpful. That's really easy. And then also Shopify app has the shipping labels. When I make my labels, I'm able to print it and send it to my computer just off my iPad or off my phone. So next, I just have Alibaba and AliExpress. I talked about these before, but these are just my vendor hosting websites. I really don't use them unless I want to, I'm just scoping out stuff for future launches or stuff like that, because I pretty much have my vendors set in stone and I don't switch my vendors up that much. And also another app that I don't have on here, but it's on my phone, is WhatsApp. So WhatsApp is a really good app that you use to communicate with vendors. And then finally, I just have some pretty much so the next, I just have Over and Bazaar. I'm gonna put them two together because these are what I use to create my Instagram posts, or anything graphic design wise. This is what I use to make them. So I'm just gonna show you guys some of my projects. That's pretty much what I use to create my products. And then Bazaar is just another app that helps create as well. So that is pretty much it, y'all, for this video. Those are the apps that I use, and I walked you guys through my websites. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to, of course, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all in episode 4 of my Boss Babe series.